Prime Minister Narendra Modi interacts with the chief ministers through video conference, discusses measures to deal with challenges of corona epidemic. RBI announces 50,000 crore rupees as a special liquidity facility for mutual funds. States that it remains vigilant and will take whatever steps are necessary to mitigate the economic impact of COVID-19 and preserve financial stability. Over 684 tons of essential commodities and medical supplies delivered by Lifeline Udan during lockdown. 383 flights operated under Lifeline Udan. Active coronavirus cases across India increased to 20,835 with 872 fatalities and 6,184 recoveries. COVID-19 cases continue to spiral globally with over 29.68 lakh cases confirmed worldwide. Global death toll crosses 2 lakh mark, while death toll in the US crosses 54,000, recording 1,330 deaths in the last 24 hours. Nepal extends nationwide lockdown till the 7th of May. Hello and welcome. You're watching DD News and DD India with me, Munun Bhattacharya. Our top story, Prime Minister Narendra Modi today interacted with chief ministers via video conference on the way ahead in the fight against novel coronavirus. The meeting also discussed graded exit from the ongoing lockdown. This was the fourth video conference of the Prime Minister with the chief ministers after the spread of COVID-19 in the country. The centre and the state governments have been giving gradual relaxation in various fields and sectors to boost economic activities as also to provide relief to people. But some states are willing to extend the lockdown beyond the 3rd of May to ensure that coronavirus cases remain under control. The centre has now allowed neighbourhood and standalone shops, including those located in residential complexes in urban areas, to open during the lockdown. But those in the markets continue to remain shut till the 3rd of May. In rural areas, all shops except those in shopping malls are allowed to be open. According to the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare data, 20,835 active cases of coronavirus have been recorded in the country. Further, 6,184 persons have fully recovered from the illness and have been discharged, while 872 persons have lost their lives. According to the data, Maharashtra continues to remain the worst hit state with total number of positive cases rising to 8,068, followed by Gujarat at 3,301 cases, Delhi at 2,918 cases and Rajasthan at 2,185 cases. The largest postal service in the world, India Post Office Network, is stepping in to help deliver life-saving medicines during a countrywide lockdown aimed at tackling the coronavirus outbreak. From doorstep delivery of essential commodities, financial transactions, medical equipment, etc., to ensuring food and ration for the needy, they are working round the clock to assist people. People in return are expressing gratitude towards them for delivering hope, assurance and happiness to citizens through their services.
अभिनंदन करूंगा, हमारे डाक विभाग के लोगों ने बहुत ही बढ़िया काम किया है। एक तो दवा पहुंचाना, क्योंकि आपके जो ट्रैफिक सर्विस है, चाहे वो रेलवे हो या कुरियर सर्विस है, हवाई जहाज से वो चलती है, तो वो इक्विपमेंट्स पहुंचा रहे हैं, दवाएं पहुंचा रहे हैं। कई विभागों ने मुझसे कहा, प्रदेशों ने कहा, तो उन्होंने उसमें मदद किया है। फिर मेरे सामने एक और समस्या आई कि बहुत से लोगों को लाइफ सेविंग ड्रग्स चाहिए। मैंने निर्देश दिया अपने सचिव को कि आप इस बात की चिंता करें कि देश भर में किसी को भी अपनी जीवन दायिनी दवा भिजवाना है तो पोस्टल विभाग मदद करे।
To combat COVID-19, Corona warriors are working very hard despite knowing the danger against the virus. One such case has been reported from West Bengal, where a Corona warrior had to give his life to fight the battle. Here's a report from Kolkata.
The first case of Corona warrior death has been registered in the state West Bengal yesterday. He was working as a health worker in a center medical store as an assistant director. He was infected with the virus, and later on yesterday he was declared dead by the authorities. With this, the total of 20 death has been reported in the state. Total in 24 hours, 38 new cases has been registered, which gives a total of 461 positive cases in the state, out of which 105 has been recovered so far. As we know that the center team is visiting in the state West Bengal. Today the team went to East Midnapur, where the team is taking stops in the hospitals. 69 hospitals has been totally dedicated to COVID-19 and to fight against this recent pandemic. This is Momita Viswas for DD India, Kolkata.
In Ladakh, Iran returnee pilgrims of Kargil expressed their gratitude to the government for evacuating them from India to Iran to India. In fact, the pilgrims were later evacuated from Jodhpur to Kargil after completion of their compulsory quarantine period. At least 510 people are under quarantine at 12 different locations, and 186 more are awaited to arrive in the Union Territory. One such pilgrim has been evacuated from Iran, Haji Muhammad Alif, who is currently under quarantine, and he thanked the administration for facilities provided. He also appreciated the facilities provided at Army Quarantine Center at Jodhpur in Rajasthan.
हम कोई 800 तकरीबन 850 ज़वार थे ईरान में, कुम में। हम लोग गवर्नमेंट ने जहाज़ का इंतज़ाम करके हमारे फॉर्मेलिटीज़ कंप्लीट करके हमें रवाना कर दिया इधर दिल्ली एयरपोर्ट से। हमें फिर इंडियन गवर्नमेंट ने जोधपुर में आर्मी क्वारंटाइन सेंटर में हमें रखा गया, जहां पर उन्होंने आर्मी वालों ने बहुत अच्छे फैसिलिटीज़ रखे हुए थे। हमारे लिए सफाई का इंतज़ाम था, हमारे खाने पीने का बंदोबस्त था। क्वारंटाइन में बैठे हैं, करगिल में होटलों में रखा है, हमें यहाँ पर भी अच्छा फैसिलिटी रखा हमारे डिस्ट्रिक्ट एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन की तरफ से।
Another returnee, Haji Muhammad Hussain, presently quarantined, also thanked the district administration for facilities provided at Kargil with proper medical teams for health checkup as well as the security arrangements.
इराक के लिए ज़ियारत के लिए गए थे। फिर ये कोरोना वायरस की वजह से हम लोग उधर राजस्थान जिस दिन जोधपुर में रखा गया, वहाँ आर्मी फैसिलिटी सेंटर में, उसमें भी अच्छा खासा इंतज़ाम किया। वहाँ के डॉक्टर भी बहुत अच्छे थे, खासा हमको दूध अंडे वंडे सब दिए। इसके बाद हमारा 14-15 वहाँ 13-20 दिन के बाद उन्होंने हमको वहाँ यहाँ लाया गया। जो जिला में आजकल हम मौके में हम बाकी सब उधर 3-4 होटलों में रखा है, हम कुछ इधर रखा हुआ है। ये बहुत अच्छा खासा है। बाकी मेडिकल टीम भी बहुत अच्छा है, पुलिस वाले भी हमारा मदद कर रहे हैं, हर कोई हमारा मदद करे। हम सबका शुक्रिया अदा करते हैं हमारे तरफ से।
With an aim to end the violence against healthcare workers in the country amidst coronavirus outbreak, the central government recently brought in an ordinance, and under the ordinance, those found guilty of assaulting the health personnel would be liable to serve a jail sentence ranging from 6 months to 7 years. Besides the jail term, the offence would carry a fine of up to 5 lakh rupees. Jodhpur doctors and nursing staff have thanked Prime Minister Narendra Modi for bringing in the ordinance and said that it will ensure safety and dignity of doctors at the workplace.
ये कानून बहुत अच्छा है, इसके अंदर काफ़ी चीज़ें अच्छी हैं। कम से कम हमें ये तो रहेगा कि हम किसी की को जांच करने जाएंगे या इलाज करेंगे तो हमारे साथ कोई दुर्व्यवहार नहीं होगा। हम हमारी परिवार को छोड़ के बैठ के यहाँ पर बैठे हुए हैं, लोगों की सेवा करने के लिए देख रहे हैं मरीज को। कम से कम ऐसा तो नहीं होगा कि कोई भी आएगा मार के चला जाएगा, सर फूट जाएगा। तो अगर हमारे ही साथ ही ऐसा होगा तो फिर हम बाकी लोगों का इलाज कैसे कर पाएंगे।
गवर्नमेंट ने बहुत अच्छा कानून बनाया जिसमें सजा का प्रावधान है और सजा बढ़ा दी गई है, जिससे क्या है कि असामाजिक तत्व या कोई गलत चीज़ जो सरकार की योजनाएं आगे चल रही है उनमें विपन्न या जो भी उसको रोकने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं तो वो चीज़ नहीं आएगी, बीच में रुकावट नहीं आएगी और अच्छी तरह से काम और कर्मचारियों का मनोबल बढ़ेगा।
बहुत ही अच्छा बनाया है भारत सरकार ने कानून। इसमें जो सजा का प्रावधान है या जो चीज़ भी गवर्नमेंट ने इसको मेडिकल कर्मचारियों के हित में रख के रखा है, तो हमारा इससे बहुत बड़ा मनोबल बढ़ेगा और कार्य करने में भी आसानी रहेगी।
Amidst the coronavirus scare, it has become a challenge for the administration to sort out problems of people, particularly migrant laborers and the poor, who have been locked in Kathua district of Jammu and Kashmir. Some volunteers approached SSP Kathua with the consent to help the needy people. A helping group in collaboration with J&K Police under the name of United Kathua Jammu and Kashmir Police has been working round the clock and have started community kitchens at different locations in the district to provide meals twice a day to the needy. At present, there are over 16 such kitchens which have fed nearly 16,635 needy. Locals are also actively stepping forward to lend services. In Gujarat's Navsari, the district panchayat ordered for more than 20,000 masks and 30,000 PPE suits to provide essentialities to doctors and nurses fighting coronavirus at the forefront. These masks and PPE suits are being tailored from non-woven material so that the contact from outside surface could be barred. As of now, 200 suits are being made in a single day by around 17 to 18 workers who are working day and night. These essentialities will then be transported to various hospitals across the city. Also in Navsari, as the police staff are working round the clock in challenging environment to curb the spread of coronavirus, some support groups took the initiative to serve food to these corona warriors. With the support of Navsari Jilla Traffic Education Trust and Diamond Association, wholesome meals are being prepared twice a day and distributed at various locations for the police staff. And also the police staff are being served with snacks at regular intervals. In Kerala's Kozhikode district, a woman is taking the initiative to provide with masks in order to fulfill its increased demands. Being a Divyang is no reason to turn her back from doing the deeds and turn back from any social activities. Volunteer Leela now has already distributed over 900 masks in her local area and is currently busy delivering more masks. The work of four-laning of Gaya National Highway 82 has started in the midst of a lockdown. After a month, the road construction work has also again started and permission has been given to all workers and officials to resume work after all of them have been sanitized. All the persons involved in the road construction work are discharging their duties following social distancing norms.
यहाँ पे जो गाइड प्रोजेक्ट का काम चल रहा है वो प्रधानमंत्री के गाइडलाइन के अनुसार चल रहा है। हमारे यहाँ लगभग 120 लेबर काम कर रहे हैं, सारे प्लांट में सभी चालू हैं। जितने गाइडलाइंस हैं हम लोग पूरा पालन कर रहे हैं और सब जितने स्टाफ हैं सबको सैनिटाइज कर रहे हैं। हम लोग सब अपना डिस्टेंस बना के काम करते हैं।
As the number of cases soar, Madhya Pradesh records a total of 2,096 coronavirus cases in the state, with fatalities rising to 103. However, 302 patients till now are being cured and discharged. These are such patients from different cities of Madhya Pradesh citing their experience. A patient from Indore's Annapurna region got discharged after her treatment was completed. She expressed gratitude to the hospital staff and urged everyone to follow the lockdown measures.
सोमी नाइक एंड मुझे यहाँ पे 11 को शिफ्ट हॉस्पिटलाइज किया गया था। मेरी रिपोर्ट्स 11 को आई थी कि मैं कोविड-19 पॉजिटिव हूँ एंड उस टाइम हम लोग बहुत शॉक में थे कि ऐसा कैसे पॉसिबल हो गया, मतलब मैं और मेरी फैमिली मेम्बर्स। बट देन हम लोग को जब हॉस्पिटलाइज किया गया यहाँ पे तो यहाँ पे फैसिलिटीज़ हमको प्रोवाइड की गई, प्रॉपर मेडिकेशंस प्रोवाइड किए, टाइम टू टाइम हर चीज़ें प्रोवाइड की गई हमें, तो उससे थोड़ा बेनिफिशियल हुआ हमें एंड मैं बहुत जल्दी रिकवर हो गई उस वजह से एंड आई एम फिट एंड फाइन नाउ एंड फाइनली मैं डिस्चार्ज हो रही हूँ, तो थैंक्स टू ऑल द डॉक्टर्स। एंड फॉर पीपल, लोगों के लिए मैं यही बोलना चाहूँगी कि यू शुड स्टे सेफ एंड स्टे होम बिकॉज वो बहुत नेसेसिटी है, क्योंकि अभी बाहर इतना ज़्यादा स्प्रेड हो रहा है। यहाँ पे इवन डॉक्टर्स को भी बहुत प्रॉब्लम्स फेस करनी पड़ रही हैं बिकॉज दे आर ऑलमोस्ट, मतलब वो लोग ऑलमोस्ट टाइम कवर्ड रहते हैं, इतने खतरनाक पूरे वो लोग स्वेट में हो जाते हैं, उनके लिए भी बहुत प्रॉब्लमेटिक होता है। तो इट्स लाइक कि हम लोग भी अपने प्रिकॉशंस रखें एंड अलग रहें तो वो बेटर होगा।
A recovered journalist in Bhopal said that patients should drink water with proper intakes and maintain proper hygiene at the same time. He added that his family and friends boosted his morale, which helped him win the battle against coronavirus.
मित्रों, आप सबके स्नेह से, आप सबकी प्रार्थनाओं से, माँ भगवती, माँ गायत्री के आशीर्वाद से मैंने कोरोना से जंग जीत ली है और मैं यही कहना चाहूँगा कि मनोबल बनाए रखें और निश्चित रूप से डर लगता है, निश्चित रूप से मन में भ्रम आता है, वहम होता है और आपको लगता है कि क्या इस जंग को आप जीत पाएंगे। तो मेरा ये कहना है कि मनोबल बनाए रखें और ख़ास तौर से सबसे अच्छी बात यह है कि आप पानी खूब पीजिए। आप जैसा देख रहे हैं कि मैंने इन 14 दिनों में पानी खूब पिया है। आप पूरी बॉटलें देख रहे हैं। मैंने जानबूझ के ये यहाँ संभाल के रखी थी, इसलिए कि मैं जब ये जंग जीत जाऊंगा तो मैं लोगों को बता सकूंगा कि मैंने कितना पानी पिया। पानी और ऑक्सीजन, ये दो चीज़ें ऐसी हैं जिसको हम कोरोना से आसानी से हरा सकते हैं, कोरोना से हम जीत सकते हैं। मनोबल बनाए रखिए, मित्रों से बात करिए, जैसे मैंने आप लोगों से बात की और आपने मेरा मनोबल बढ़ाए रखा, इसलिए आप अपने मित्रों से बात कीजिए, परिजनों से बात कीजिए, हौसला रखिए। कोरोना से जीता जा सकता है। कोरोना ऐसी बीमारी नहीं है जिससे हम ये कहें कि हम अगर वो कोरोना से के शिकार हो गए हैं तो हमको लगे कि हमारा जीवन अब खत्म होने वाला है। ऐसा नहीं है। कोरोना से जीता जा सकता है। इसके लिए साहस की जरूरत है, इसके लिए मनोबल की जरूरत है और एक अच्छे मित्रों की जरूरत है जैसे आप लोग हैं।
This will do a short commercial break at this point in time, but a lot more news up ahead. Stay tuned for that.
कोरोना वायरस से बचने के लिए हर किसी को मास्क पहनने की जरूरत नहीं है। मास्क तभी पहने जब आपको खांसी, बुखार, सांस लेने में तकलीफ जैसे लक्षण हों। अगर आप कोविड-19 संक्रमित व्यक्ति के संपर्क में आए हों और अगर आप एक स्वास्थ्य कार्यकर्ता हैं और कोविड-19 मरीजों की देखभाल कर रहे हों। अब बात इसके नियम की। मास्क की प्लीट को खोलें। ध्यान दें कि वो खोलते समय नीचे की तरफ खुले। मास्क अपनी नाक, मुंह और ठोड़ी के ऊपर लगाएं और सुनिश्चित करें कि मास्क के दोनों ओर कोई गैप ना छूटा हो।
Today announced 50,000 crore rupees special liquidity facility for mutual fund industry. At this stage, the larger industry remains liquid and some debt funds are feeling the pressure. Under the SLF-MF, the RBI shall conduct repo operations of 90 days tenor at the fixed repo rate. The SLF-MF is on tap and open-ended, and banks can submit their bids to avail funding on any day from Monday to Friday, excluding holidays. The scheme is available from today, that is the 27th of April 2020 till the 11th of May 2020, or up to utilization of the allocated amount, whichever is earlier. The RBI also said that it will review the timeline and amount depending upon market conditions. With the stigma around the coronavirus spreading around, the centre is constantly making efforts to curb these kind of misinformation. This is one such advisory issued by the government citing do's and don'ts about the same. So these are the do's and don'ts to prevent stigma, which is unfortunately attached to COVID-19 patients and also doctors who are treating these COVID-19 patients. Well, the government is keeping a close watch on fake news or misinformation on government policies or schemes spreading across the country. On the Twitter handle of PIB Fact Check, such myths are countered and clarified. One such myth is that standing in the sun or being in an atmosphere with temperatures of more than 25 degrees will save the person from coronavirus infection. The truth, however, is that variation of temperature does not amount to any change in coronavirus infection, as cases of coronavirus infection have been reported from countries with high temperature. So to keep yourself safe, wash hands regularly, abstain from touching your nose and mouth. The next myth that is spreading, in fact, is that vaccine of pneumonia prevents coronavirus infection. Well, the truth is that pneumonia vaccines like pneumococcal vaccine, Haemophilus influenza type B vaccine does not prevent coronavirus infection. As novel coronavirus is a new virus which requires its own specific vaccine, researchers are trying to develop its vaccine with the help of the World Health Organization. The last fact check that we are showing today is regarding the myth that ultraviolet disinfection lamp kills coronavirus. The truth, however, is that ultraviolet radiations are extremely harmful for human bodies. This ultraviolet disinfection lamps should not be used to sterilize any body part. Lifeline Udan flights are being operated by Ministry of Civil Aviation to transport essential medical cargo to remote parts of the country to support India's war against COVID-19. 383 flights have been operated under Lifeline Udan by Air India, Alliance Air, Indian Air Force and private carriers. 223 of these flights have been operated by Air India and Alliance Air. Cargo transported till date is around 684.08 tons. Helicopter services including Pawan Hans Limited have been operating in Jammu and Kashmir, Ladakh, Islands and Northeast region, transporting critical medical cargo and patients. Special focus has been on the Northeast region, Island territories and the hill states. In the international sector, a cargo air bridge was established with East Asia for transportation of pharmaceuticals, medical equipment and COVID-19 relief material. COVID-19 cases continue to spiral globally with over 29.72 lakh confirmed cases worldwide. Global death toll has crossed 2 lakh mark. The United States remains the worst affected country, recording 1,330 deaths due to COVID-19 in the last 24 hours. The US now has an overall death toll of 54,876 with 9,65,910 confirmed infections. The total number of people recovered in the US stood at 1,07,045. New York State, the epicenter of outbreak in the U.S., reported 367 new deaths from coronavirus yesterday. This is New York's lowest daily total since 30th March. Governor Andrew Cuomo said construction and manufacturing would be the first businesses to reopen and could restart after the 15th of May with certain precautions and if cases continue to decline. Georgia, Oklahoma, Alaska and South Carolina have already taken steps to restart their economies following a month of government-ordered lockdowns. That's it then in this edition of the news. Up next is Doctor Speak, where you can call us and ask your medical queries with regard to COVID-19. You can also log on to our Facebook page as well as our Twitter page, where there's a pinned tweet. You can answer all your questions to that question that is there. You can in fact post your questions to that question and we will get the answers from our guests who would be joining us in the studio in a short while from now. Stay tuned for Doctor Speak.